What's up guys, Polypopo here, and if you're not aware by now, there is a huge update for the Akai MPC. Whether you have a Live 2, an MPC X, or an MPC 1, the update works perfect for all the MPCs, and I want to show you how to do it because you get a ton of stuff in standalone and you don't have to have the computer and all that good stuff. You get a bunch of plugins, but most importantly, they fixed the audio over USB. Audio over USB means that last time I showed this microphone on here, I had to have a headphone jack going out into the back of my MPC, and then I had to arm an audio track and blah blah blah. Now all you do, plug this bad boy in USB into the back of your MPC, and I'm going to show you the settings that you have to put on here and show you that the audio comes out. Check it out. Alright, cool. So here's the USB cable, and I'm going to do this with you, and this is so cool because it's standalone. So now you got a USB, it powers on your mic, no internal audio device. Okay, so what you do, you hit menu. Check this out, you got to hit menu and then your little gear icon, go to your audio devices, audio device Kingston Hyper. Right now it says internal, so you set it to that, and then you should be good. Should be getting audio, and you can see that my little meters are moving here. USB cable. I don't know if you understand what that means. That means that if you have a USB mixer, you can now, if you have 32 channel mixer, I have a 22 channel mixer in my case, I plug the USB out of my mixer into the back of my MPC, hit that menu button, gear icon, and then I select my mixer. Now whenever I assign my outputs on my pads, output 1, output 2, output 3, each pad goes to an individual track. I used to have to do this in controller mode, to where when I was on the software and I wanted the channels to come back, I used to have to hit USB. This mixer used to be it is my favorite mixer, but it used to be the only mixer I used to use because it's got USB return on every channel. So if you're using Fruity Loops or something like that, this is legit to get it back into every channel. Now all you gotta do is select the input of your mixer, and boom, dude, you got it all going back in. And then you can also arm tracks to where all those audio tracks that are going in USB will come back into your MPC after you juice them up. After you get them good, man, after you bass them up and kick and all that and all your stuff, you got it set back into the MPC hot. That's what I used to do with my MPC X. I used to love running everything through my mixer into it hot. Now I got you used to only have freaking, what's that, 8 outputs? You had 8 outputs, so you could only go in standalone, you could only go to the mixer 8 different tracks. Even on the back of the MPC Live, there's 6. So was that 14? 14 tracks. Now I got 22 tracks being powered through my MPC Live with a USB cable, and that is not all. There's more. I'm super excited about this. I don't know if you guys can tell that. I'm super I love Akai because since I bought my MPC, I haven't had to buy any other gear. Any other gear that I bought was experimental. It wasn't, oh, I needed this in order to do this, because the MPC does that for you. Guys, there are plugins now available in standalone mode. I'm gonna unplug the microphone just to show you that there is audio coming in through the mic. You can arm this audio track, input config, auto. I don't know why I did that. It shows my audio coming in. That's all I know. Okay. So what we're going to do is I want to show you these plugins, okay? Check this out. I'm going to unplug the mic. It's going to go back to regular old thing. Guys, this is where the money is at. Okay, we got plugins. There's so many. Yeah, when you falling back to regular audio, cool. Guys, let me show you this real quick. Let's get in here, because I don't know, I think there's like 4 or 5. The whole layout is different. The whole layout, they changed everything on here, every single update. So it's gonna take a lot to go in through here, but I'm not gonna go and review every single synthesizer and go through the sounds. I want to show you that the update's there and how to do it. Okay, here in a minute I'll show you how to put these into your MPC so you can have them in standalone. Okay, check this out. Alright, real quick, let's take a look at some of these. Look at all of these. You got bassline, electric, hype synth, mellotron, Odyssey, Selena, tube synth. Now you got all these other, I'm not sure. I think Selena is for to see your plugin. You hit menu and then program edit. This one here looks like more for drums. There's one here, yeah, cello, viola, violin, trumpet, horns. There's so much stuff on here, and this kind of stuff here helped me understand my modular, believe it or not. Let's see what the other plugin is here real quick. That was Selena. I'm not going over any sounds or anything because that's the fun part for you guys. Alright, so let's kind of check and see what kind of sounds we got here. You can add and layer stuff. It's kind of like where you could do on the VIP software, add 4 different instruments and then tune them left or right, up and down octaves. This is going to be really, really cool on the MPC X. Not knocking the live, but you have to use this Q-Link button over here to, you know, kind of go back and forth. It isn't a big deal. I mean, it is what it is. So we're going to go back here. We looked at Selena. Let's look at Odyssey. You see what that sounds like real quick. I'm going to go over all the sounds in my next video, but this one here, there's so much to cover that I just want to... Nice. You know, a lot of people wanted sounds, okay, but they could have really used like like me, I could have used a guitar tuner and some other like main things like tremolo. Somebody mentioned something about tremolo mode, and yeah, coming from a 4000 and not having it, pretty bad. What's this mellotron? But it's still fun. Really cool, really cool. And of course there's a ton of different things. I'm not scratching the surface on these at all, but I do know one of these was supposed to be for your voice, and I'm not sure which one it is. And that's what's dope about the whole thing, is that it's brand new all over again. And every single time that they update this, it turns into a new beast. And all I know is that now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 synthesizers. I've never had 7 quality synthesizers in my whole studio at once. So they're in the MPC. Then all your drums, dude, you got your drums too. It's just dope. And I can't get over it at all, that it's just going to keep getting better and better. I'm familiar with the hype synth. I've used the Akai Force before. It's really, really dope. But let me show you guys real quick on how to put this into your MPC. We went over how to update, but I want to show you how to put it into your MPC. It's really, really easy. First thing you're going to want to do is take your MPC and you hit menu. I'm sorry, you hit, yeah, menu. And then you hit this little microchip up here, and it'll ask you, you want to save the changes made, and then yes, you'll go to controller mode. Cool. So after you go to the Akai site and you go ahead and download the firmware and the software, there's also underneath the firmware, there's going to be a little folder that says synth data, and you want to go ahead and grab that. So there's 3 things you need to download: the software 2.10, the firmware 2.10, and then the synth folder. After here it says To install the synth content on standalone force or MPC device, copy the synth directory into the top level of a SD card USB drive. You don't need to copy anything else. Okay, so what this means is when you're plugging your MPC, it's going to see the drive. It's going to say MPC live. And you double click that, and you just highlight synth and drag it right into your MPC, and you're good to go. You just it'll say copying folders over, and then you go ahead and turn off your MPC when it says complete. So basically all you're going to do is you're going to take that folder. Basically what you're going to do, you're going to take that folder and drag it right into your MPC hard drive, or if you have an SD card. I put it into the internal on my MPC, and yeah, it worked just fine. And like I said, I turned off my MPC, and when I turn it back on, you'll know you're going to go ahead and hit empty project, and then you'll go ahead and hit your plug. Well, to make sure that you're in the right thing, you just hit menu and this gear icon, and it'll tell you the version 2.1.0. okay, if you need to update, you just hold down shift and update. After this, they just leave it regular, but before 2.10 you have to hold shift for this legal to hit, and for reset preferences you have to hit shift in order for that to say update. Now you don't. So check this out. What we did, we updated the MPC, then we updated the firmware on the MPC, then we downloaded, it's like 2 folders underneath the MPC firmware. It says synth. You go ahead and take that folder, download it to your desktop, plug in your MPC live, put it in controller mode, and just drag it right on over to your MPC without the software or anything. Just drag it right on over to your MPC internal drive. And then what it'll do, it'll give you all these in standalone, which is super dope, guys. Because you know I don't use controller mode at all. And now I'm more excited about, and to see your plugins, what do? You hit menu, program edit. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the hype synth. I used to use it a lot on the Akai Force, but it's good to have you back. It's a beautiful synthesizer, and like I say, the gifts that they give you on here just keep coming, and what we need to do is learn how to use it. So that's what I'm going to get into, guys. Again, USB microphone, no more audio cables. I'll leave a link in the description for the USB mic, and yeah, I'll try to leave one for the USB. Now, as long as your mixer is USB, I recommend branch out. Go look. Zoom makes some, Tascam makes some. Soundcraft is the one that I'm using because I didn't have that USB over audio, and it is a game changer. So go ahead and get the update, guys. If you need any help, hit me up. I'll walk you through it. I'll give you my phone number. I'll call you. You can call me, and we'll get it done. All right. It's fun, and it's just something that you need to do. Okay. I'm Polypopo. I really appreciate you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you guys really soon.